Okay, hello, good evening, guys. All right, happy Friday. Welcome back to our July week 3. Okay, your exam is over. Wow, good to hear that, April. So, Sawadika. Wrong channel. Okay, yes, Kawei, hello. Exam finally over. Okay, well, good for y'all. How was it? How was it? If you did well, then you deserve this Merdeka. If you don't, then not really lah, right? Why cry? Why cry? Yours is next week. Wing, what school are you from? Wing, what school are you from? Why is yours next? Oh, next week because you guys are having a midterm, right? Oh, PU1. Okay. PU1 is next. Okay. Quite bad, huh? Why quite bad, leh? Why is it quite bad? Janelle, can you please translate that? Oh, bad. Oh, butter cat. Oh, okay. So exam is around the corner. You're crying. Montreal, what school are you from again? Montreal, what school are you from? I think most of you are having your midterm soon, right? Besides SMK, KK lah, you guys are the weird ones lah. Okay. Anyway, so guys, let's continue. What are we going to learn today? Okay. So, Pinghua, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, what are we going to learn today? I think we stopped at where did we stop, huh? I think we stopped. Have we done question? Have we done chapter 4? I think we have finished this, right? We have finished all the flower things, right? Have we done chapter 4? Have we finished everything? I think we did, right? Yeah, I think we did. All right. So anyway, today, okay. So we have officially finished all our biology stuff. There's no more biology stuff. Okay. When your midterm comes, or when your year-end exam comes, chapter 4 is going to kill you because it's one of the hardest chapter in your form 1. Not even joking. Okay. Anyway, so let's move into our chapter 5, shall we? Okay. Today, let's go into chapter 5. Okay, let's go into chapter 5. So, this chapter, it can get a bit boring, guys. It can get a little bit boring. So, but that's a good thing, lah. This chapter is boring, but it's very easy to score. Okay, just you wait, later you should find out. Okay, so chapter 5, this chapter is called matter. Okay, this chapter is called matter. Okay, in BM it's called jirin. Okay, in Mandarin it's called 物质. Okay, 物质I say I write 3 languages. Okay, you don't have the notes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, if that's the case, Mountain, do you oh shit. Hey, why you guys don't have the notes? This one should be in July, right? I'm a bit slow already, leh. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. If you don't have the notes, you can WhatsApp me. I can send it to you. I will send you the soft copy. But I'll send it at the end of the class, lah. So you can send it to me, and I can. You can WhatsApp me. I can send it to you. Okay. Yes, Nishka and Tarini. Hello. What's up? All right. So we are going to chapter 5. We're going to chapter 5. Okay. So if you don't have the notes, you can just look at my screen for now. I will tell you what to look out for. I will tell you what to memorize. Right, people. Okay, sure. Okay. Anyway, so matter, jirin, 物质 this is Mandarin. Okay. So what is matter? Okay. What is a matter? Anything that has mass and anything that occupies space, they are your matter. All right. So to be a matter, you need 2 characteristics. You need to have mass, mempunyai jisim. Okay, 拥有质量。不是重量是质量。Okay, guys, mass and weight is different. Mass and weight is different. Mass we use kg, but weight we use Newton. So we don't refer it to the weight. We usually say mass. So it's actually when you measure your body mass, it's not body weight. If you say, oh, my body weight is 70 kg, Sorry, that's not your body weight. That's your body mass. But don't correct people lah, you will sound like a smart ass. Okay. Anyway, so has mass. This is number one. First criteria, they must have mass. Number two, they need to occupy space. 占据空间. Memenuhi ruang. Wow, I need to speak 3 languages. I'm very tired. I wish I can translate to Tamil though. Then I have the One Malaysia package already. But the one are very tired. Okay, yes, Meru, hello. Good evening. Okay, we are in chapter 5. We're in chapter 5. Okay, so anyway, let's sum everything up again. What is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and anything that occupies space. Okay, so is table a matter? Yes, it is, because it has mass. Maybe your table is like, what, 10 kg and it occupies space. I'm sure your table occupies the space in your room. So it is a matter. Okay, so is a cup of water matter? Yes, they are, because your cup of water has mass and it occupies space. Mempunyai jisim dan memenuhi ruang. 有质量占据空间. Oh, I can't speak Tamil though, okay? I wish I can. All right. Anyway, so 2 criteria, as long as you fulfill these 2 criteria, you are considered a matter. All right. Anyway, so all living things, including animals, plants, humans, are classified as matter. Non-living things such as air, water, soil, source are all matter. As long as you fulfill these 2 characteristics, you are a matter. Okay. So if you don't fulfill these 2, then you are not a matter. I know at this point, it's like I'm talking nonsense. Okay, so what is a non-matter? So heat, light, vacuum, sound, gravity, temperature, shadow, time, feelings, thoughts. What the hell, man, these 2. Okay, anyway, so these 2, they're actually energy. You see, energy, any energy, they are not matter, because energy got no mass. You don't say, oh, this is 3 kg of heat. 3 kg of heat energy. 3 kilo harbor. No. You can't measure heat in mass because they have no mass. You see, light has no mass and they don't occupy space. Okay, light doesn't occupy space, right? So they are not matter. Okay, so they are not matter. All right. Anyway, so is air a matter? Is air a matter? Yes, air is a matter too, because you can prove this by, I don't know. Okay, my neighbor shouting maybe. Okay. Anyway, so here has 2 experiments. Okay, so you see, there are 2 balloons here. What happens when you pop one? What happens when you pop one? So this is going to be shriveled up. Okay, and then what happens? This thing will tilt to one side. Right? Okay, it will tilt to one side. So at the end, this thing will be tilted to one side. Why leh? Why leh? Because this side is heavier lor. This side is heavier lor. So what does this experiment prove? This experiment proves that air has mass. Okay, udara mempunyai jisim. Yes, very boring shit, I know. Okay. Anyway, so the next experiment, when you take a cup of water, you put it upside down, and you put it into a basin of water. So can water go inside here? Let's say you take a piece of paper here, at the top here. Will this paper get wet? Will this paper get wet? No, right? Because water cannot go in, right? Why? Because here has air lah. This place got air lah. So what does this experiment prove? It proves that air occupies space. Okay, udara memenuhi ruang. 空气会占据空间，空气有质量，空气会占据空间。Right. So from these 2 experiments, we can prove that air is a matter. Udara ialah jirim. Yay. Oh my God, sir, this is so boring. Okay, yes, I agree. Okay, this is so boring. I know. Okay, but here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. This part is chemistry. Okay, next chapter, you'll be learning the periodic table. The thing is also chemistry. And then at the end of the year, you'll be learning light. Those are physics. Physics and chemistry parts, they are very boring, but they are also very easy to score. Okay, they're also very easy to score. The biology part, the one you learn cells lah, the one you learn your reproductive system, those are very fun to learn, but they are not easy to score. All right, this is why next time if you take biology, you will usually biology get the lowest mark one. And then physics, yeah, although they are very boring, but at least you score. Tends to be that way lah. Okay, tends to be that way. So you make your choice lor. You learn boring stuff, but it's easy to score an exam, or you learn interesting stuff, but it's very hard to score an exam. So you take your pick, okay? So anyway, so this is your matter, This is your matter, Very simple, All right. So generally this chapter also very boring, okay? I'm sure you learned this in primary school already. Oh my god, solid, liquid, gas. Do you remember this? Do you remember this? Hey, you please don't tell me you forgot, I'm gonna slap you, Okay, and then there's one more here. This one we learn next week. Oh yay, how do you turn solid to liquid? Oh, melting. Okay, liquid to gas. Oh, evaporating. Maybe you learn it in Mandarin last time. You are from SJKC, you learn it in Mandarin. You are just changing to English. Okay. The way I see this chat so quiet, I know you all are bored out of your mind. Okay, so please don't fall asleep, Okay, anyway, so let's look at properties of matter. Okay, so when we describe a matter, we look at their properties. Okay, we look at their theory. Okay, we look at their theory. I know. Okay, I know. Hey, you know, right now, for Form 2, for Form 2s, 1 year of your senior, you know what am I teaching them currently? I'm teaching them electricity. Oh yo, it's so boring. I don't know, it's very interesting for me, but for girls, it's like I'm forcing them to eat cardboard. It's so dry, and it's so, I don't know how to put it. Okay, I don't know why girls somehow y'all don't find this chemistry part very interesting. You guys are just thinking, I learned this thing for what, sir? Okay, say electricity or y'all stop. Why leh? Why? Janelle, you interested in electricity? I bet you won't when you are next year. We'll see how. Okay, we'll see how. Okay, anyway, so let's look at properties of matter. So we have two properties. You have physical properties, 基理 physical， 这个叫物理特征。Okay, and then you have your chemical properties. Okay, 基理 kimia， 这个叫化学特征。Okay, so what are the difference? Okay, physical properties are things that your hyons. Okay, no, that's a big no. Okay, physical change are change that there's no chemical. Chemical change means there's chemical change. No shit, sir. No shit, Sherlock. Okay, so what does it mean? Okay, let's just see melting. You see, melting when your ice cube melts okay, you see, ice cube is H2O, right? Ice cube is H2O. When they melt into a puddle of water, they are still H2O, you see? So there's no chemical change. H2O is still H2O. It's only their state change. They just change from solid to liquid. End of story. So you see, this is a physical change. 物理变化. There's only the state that is changing. There's nothing changed in the atom. So physical change lah. Okay. So you can detect by using your 5 senses or by measuring tools, okay, without changing its chemical nature. Tiada perubahan kimia. So very simple. All right. So sugar dissolving in hot water, crystallization of salt. When your salt dries, when your salt water dries, you get back the salt. That is physical. Iron spoon becomes hot, also physical. That process is peleburan, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, yes, it is. Gabriel. Oh, you learned this in primary school, is it? You learned it in primary school, is it? Yes, that is peleburan. Okay, anyway, so this is your chemical change, your physical change. Let's look at chemical change. Chemical change is any change in the chemical nature. All right, you form new substance. Right, you form new substance. For example, rusting. Okay, rusting. Rusting is when your iron reacts with oxygen. Do you know that? Do you know that? When your iron reacts with oxygen, they will turn into something called iron oxide. Iron oxide is rust. Besi oxida. Oh my God, what the hell is this, sir? You'll be learning this in Form 3. Okay, you'll be learning all this chemical stuff in Form 3. Okay, not now. Okay, we are just chilling for now. Form 1 very chilling one. Okay, so rusting of iron, combustion of fuel. when you burn things, you're changing it into carbon dioxide. All right. So how do you know something is a chemical change? Very easy. These things, they are not reversible. You cannot ghostan one. You know it's ghostan. You know it's ghostan. It's the way Malaysian we say reverse. For some reason we say ghostan one. Do you say that? Do you say, hey, we ghostan our car? I don't know you guys say that. I mean, my family we do. You say reverse, my mom don't understand one. Okay, you have to say ghostan. Okay, so this process cannot ghostan one, cannot reverse one. Can you change back rust into iron? No, you can't. Can you change back when you burn, you create carbon dioxide? Can you change back carbon dioxide into fuel? No, you can't. All right, cooking rice. Can you uncook the rice? No, you can't. Burning of paper, okay, same thing. Okay, cooking egg is the same thing. Cooking egg is the same thing. You are changing the protein of the egg so that they become solid. Okay, that's a lot of protein to process, okay, but whatever. So when there's a chemical change, when there's an atom change, this is a chemical change. This is a chemical properties. Wow, this is so boring, isn't it? Okay, anyway, so moving on, let's go to some physical. Okay, we are only focusing on physical properties for now, because when I say chemical stuff, you're like, sir, you're like speaking Martian to me. You're like speaking Spanish to me. I don't understand. All right, that's the way. So we are not focusing on chemical properties yet, because you guys have no knowledge on chemistry just yet. All right, anyway, so let's look at some physical properties that we know. Okay, so do you know what is melting point? Okay, this is called takat lebo. Okay, takat lebo, 这个叫熔点. So it is the temperature where they melt, right? The melting point where solid change to liquid. For example, the melting point of water is 0. Water will melt at 0. Yeah, they will change to ice at 0 too, but they will melt at 0 too. And of course, your boiling point, this is called takat dide. 这个叫沸点. Okay, takat dide. So this thing, they will change from liquid to gas. For example, the boiling point of water is 100. Pure water, guys, pure water. If you add salt, maybe it will change to 105. That's another thing. Okay, so as you can see here, alcohol, they will change, they will melt at negative 117. So you want to freeze alcohol. Let's say you have water, your hand sanitizer. How do you freeze them? You have to freeze them below 117 degrees. You don't need to memorize this. I'm just telling you. And then alcohol, they will boil at 78. You see, alcohol will boil faster than water. That's why they evaporate faster. When you use hand sanitizer, a while they evaporate already, right? It will dry very quickly. All right, that's the thing. Okay, and of course, density. The guys, we learned this in chapter 1. Ketumpatan, me too. So high density will sink, low density will float. Know this, okay, you know this, okay. Anyway, so next, solubility. Solubility. This is called ketelarutan. You will be learning this in Form 2. All right, you'll be learning this in Form 2. That means how well they dissolve in something. Like for example, salt, they can dissolve well in water. When you stir salt in water, salt will dissolve, right? But they can't dissolve in alcohol. Okay, and of course, oil cannot dissolve in water, but they can dissolve in alcohol. You cannot dissolve oil in water. Oil and water will split into 2 layers, whereas they can dissolve nicely in alcohol. Right? Don't sleep. I know it's Friday. Okay, I'm very sleepy too. I woke up at 7:30 this morning. This is like my 8th lesson, my 8th hour of talking. My throat is like very tired already. Okay, anyway, so these are boring stuff. So let's skip ahead. Let's go to the 3 states of matter. All right, so as you know, you have 3 states of matter. You have solid, liquid, and gas. 固体、液体还有气体. So this is pepperjal, cecair, non-gas. Oh my God, you learned this in Form 1, in primary school, or you woke up at 5. So what time did you sleep? What time did you sleep? Did you guys, hey, just for curiosity, do you guys get 7 hours or 8 hours of sleep per night? Okay, 11 to 5, that's like 6 hours. Okay, I mean, it's not the best, but okay, that's okay, Hey, Jenna, why you wake up so early, man? Why you wake up so early? You go, you rubber tapper, is it? You go and tap rubber, is it? Only last time rubber temple, they wake up so early on. Why wake up so early for? Okay, you sleep from 10 to 10. Wow, Swen, that's good for you. That's too much of sleep. Wow, good for you, man. 10 to 10, that's a lot. Of course, today got Hari Sukan. Okay. We wake up at 5:30 for school. Wow. Okay, guys, here's the thing. I think I've mentioned this a million times. You are currently growing. If you want to grow the most optimum way, you want your brain to develop fully, you want your height to develop fully. Next time you don't blame, you want to develop fully, please sleep enough. All right, you will sleep, your bones will grow when you are sleeping. Your growth hormone, you know what's a growth hormone? Your brain will produce something called a growth hormone. Your growth hormone will be secreted, they will come out when you are sleeping. All right, so when you don't sleep, you don't grow. So don't let next time you're like Form 5, sir, how do I grow taller? I'll say that sorry, I can't do anything. There's nothing you can do now. Okay, even if you sleep a lot, you're not growing taller. Okay, guys, a few things for you to grow taller. I've mentioned this a million times. Number one is sleep or rest. Number two, it's your food. Did you eat enough? Are you nutritionally balanced? Okay, do you eat enough protein? Not just calcium, you need protein, you need calcium, you need vitamin D3, you need phosphorus, okay, things like that. Okay, why the growth hormone stop when you're not sleeping? Because that's the way it is, Kawei. Because that's the way it is. Okay, that's just how our body works. Okay, so you need sleep, nutrient, okay, and of course, one more thing you cannot ignore, it's your genetic. Oh, sorry, one more is exercise. Okay, you exercise first. So if you have done all three, you slept enough, you ate well, and you exercise a lot, and you are saying, sir, why I still cannot grow taller one? Then I suggest you look at your parents. If you are almost at your height of your parents, then you are at your genetic limit. You know what is genetic limit? Okay, when we do a lot of things, we are limited by our genes. Okay, but you are not once. Bro, I can see that it runs in your family because your sister also very tall, right? So it runs in the family. Okay, your parents are short, then that's nothing you can do, lah. That's nothing you can do. Okay, so guys, there is something called genetic limit. Okay, you know, okay, case in point, like for example, musical talent. Musical talent is like also very genetic dependent one. Okay, like you see Mozart, he started learning the harpsichord at 3. He is composing his piece at 5. Okay, you know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, he wrote that bloody song at 5. 5, you can barely shit. Okay, he's writing songs already. So unfair, sir. Genetic lah. You see, some people, they don't sleep well, they eat like shit, they don't exercise. Oh, hey, 180. Whereas you do everything right, you left no stones unturned, you play your cards right, sir, why am I still 160? Oops. Better luck next life, I guess. Next time you reborn into the right gene 咯，你投胎多一点你就高咯。I know it sounds very cruel, okay, but that's the way it is, okay. Wow, your sister is 170, okay. Hey, bro, when I look at your sister, I also feel, wow, why is your sister so tall? Even I feel sad. Okay, don't know if second life is real. Yes, I don't believe it as well. But you're 170, okay, good for you. You don't want to be short. Guys, look at the bright side, Look at the bright side, Short people live a longer life because there's less stress on the heart. I'm just saying, okay, I'm just helping you to feel better. Okay, and you're not that likely to you're not that likely to be called out by your teacher. Because during perhimpunan, you stand up, you are covered by your friends, so they won't pick you, I guess. I don't know. Hey, and there's less chance of you hitting your head on something. You see? That's the bright side. I'm not trying to insult you, but I'm just, making you feel better. How tall am I? I'm 174. I'm 174. So, not the best. I could use a few more cm, but hey, there's only so much I can do. Okay, you cannot reach high places. Well, there's always stairs, or you get a taller partner lor. Okay, you get a taller partner lor. Make your boyfriend or girlfriend. Find a 180 boyfriend or girlfriend. Wow, that okay. Dutch people 2 meter. Wei Heng, that's different. That's different. 2 meter here, you're like monster already. Okay, anyway, your target is 175. Okay. Well, I wish you all the best, Kawi. Okay, anyway, so moving on. So solid, liquid, and gas and I'm sure you know this already. Matter, they are made up of tiny particles. Okay, you have particles. Let's say you have a cube of gas. Inside you have atoms. All these are called atoms. They are running around like that. You know this already lah. They are discrete. They will collide with each other. They will langa with each other. Right? You learn this thing, right? You learn this thing already. So anyway, this thing you can kind of ignore. Yeah, don't really care. All right, so the main point is this, okay? This will be coming out in your exam. Maybe not this time, maybe next time. Okay, so your solid, liquid, and gas. Oh my God, this one you have learned it in primary school already. All right, so please don't tell me you don't know how to draw, huh? Please don't tell me you don't know how to draw. You see, solid is arranged very nicely, very uniformly. Okay, liquid is like a little bit kelam kabut here, still very close. Gas is like very kelam kabut, they're very far apart because they have very high energy. Okay, so please learn how to draw them. You'll be drawing this in your exam. Hey, 3 marks leh. 3 marks leh. You draw like this, you get 3 marks leh. All things like that. Right, so let's look at what happens here. Guys, this table is common sense, it's logic. All right, so the first one, arrangement. As you can see, solid, they are very close. Sangat rapat. Liquid, they are close. Not that close, but still close. And then gas, they are very far. Not loose, are very far. Sangat jauh. Far apart. No friendship. Okay, they are not very close together. And then of course the space, as you can see here, the space is very small. Not much space left. For liquid, it is okay. Still small, but a little bit moderate. And then gas is very large. Okay, this thing brings me to the next point, which is compressibility. Kebolehmampatan. 可压缩性，可不可以压缩它 ？Okay, so can you compress this thing? Right, so can you compress solid? No, you can't, because there's no more space here. You don't say, hey guys, can you move in a little bit so I can fit one more guy here? No, you can't. They are incompressible. Tidak boleh dimampatkan because they are already very packed. Okay, it's like a bus packed full of people. You cannot move in anymore. Whereas your liquid, can you still compress them? Yeah, just a little bit, but it's still very difficult. Okay, you try and do this. You use a syringe, you suck up water, and then you cover the tip of your syringe, and then you try and press. You cannot press. You cannot compress liquid. Practically impossible. All right, so very difficult to compress. And gas, very easy to compress. All right, you know your mom's cooking gas? You know cooking gas? Underneath the stove, there's the cooking gas tong, right? So that tong is like compressed natural gas. Okay, so it's like 14 kilos of gas they compress into one small tank there. Not really small, but okay, there's one tank there. So you see, gas you can easily compress. All right. So anyway, next, movement of particles. So can solid move? Can solid move? Not really. They can only vibrate. Okay, it's like bergetar. Okay, they can only vibrate at their own place. And then liquid, they can move freely. Okay, they can move freely because liquid, they flow. And then gas, they move randomly. They're like gila already running here and there. Gas, gila. They run here and there. All right, so you know this. Oh my God, it's raining again. Okay, guys, just a precaution. If I get disconnected, that's my problem. Totally mine. All right, anyway, next, volume. So solid has fixed volume. This is easy padu. Okay, if this is 10 cm cube, then it is 10 cm cube. Doesn't change. Same goes to water. If this is 100 ml of water, it is 100 ml of water. It is fixed. No moving. Nothing. Fixed already. Whereas your gas, they will follow the container. Your container big, their volume big. Your container small, their volume small. Easily you can stretch your gas. You can make them big or small. Up to you. All right, so next, shape. Solid, fixed shape, they cannot flow. liquid and gas, they take the shape of the container because liquid can flow, gas can flow. They follow the container. All right. And of course, the last one, attractive force between particles. So solid, they are, you know what is attractive force? Daya tarikan, 吸引力. How strong are they attracted to each other? This is like close friend, right? So attractive force very strong. Liquid is like weak, not very strong. Gas is very weak. Okay, because they don't really know each other. They are just very far apart. Okay, guys, are you listening? Are you listening? What is compressible in DM? Tidak boleh dimanfaatkan. That's why you see I don't like DM. Okay, tidak boleh dimanfaatkan. That's such a long word to write. Okay, trust me lah, guys. Trust me. Okay, you guys are still in Form 1, right? You guys are still in Form 1, right? I suggest you change to English. Okay, change to English. You must say, but sir, my teacher cannot lah. Don't care, change. Okay, you change it now. Or you be like me, you learn both. Okay, you be like me, you learn both. Or you learn all three. Okay, you see, I write 3 language leh. You see, my notes are all 3 language one. No excuse for you. Okay, so you learn both lah. Okay, you learn both. So if you really have to choose one, I would suggest English lah. Because next time, like I said lah, I've said this a million times also. Next time when you go university, you will exclusively use English. Okay, sukar dimanfaatkan. Okay, so you will exclusively use English. So if you don't change it now, you say, next time I change. When you go Form 4, when you're going to bio, physics, and chemistry, you will be forced to change. Unless you want to learn biology in BM, that is going to be hell. All right, because if you learn biology in BM, when you want to go online and search for things, you cannot understand. All right, yes, this boleh dimanfaatkan. Yes, boleh dimanfaatkan. And of course, change it now lah. You are still in Form 1. There's still time to change. If you tell me, sir, I'm Form 3 already, can I change this year? Then I'll say, better not lah. Okay, because it's too late. Okay, maybe you change it in Form 4. All right. Anyway, so these are the 3 states of matter. Okay, these are the 3 states of matter. We used to believe that matter only exists in 3 states. That is solid, liquid, and gas. Until we found out there's actually the 4th state of matter. What? That's the 4th state? Yes, it is. Okay, that's actually the 4th state of matter. All right, so your 4th state of matter is actually called plasma. Plasma. What the hell is a plasma? Sir, I thought plasma is a TV. Okay, yeah, that's the plasma TV. Okay, so you think of fire. Okay, you think of fire. All right, let me ask you, is fire a solid? Not really, right? Not really, right? Is fire a liquid? Not really, not as well. So is fire a gas? Yes or no, right? You see, fire, they have their own ways of behaving. They are not really gas, but they kind of is, but they're kind of not. So they actually belong to the 4th state of matter, which is plasma. Okay, which is plasma. So what the hell is a plasma? Plasma, they are gas also, but they are now ionized. Okay, berion. What is ionized? Ionized, that means they have charge. So what the hell is a charge? Charge means positive and negative lah. That means fire, they have positive and negative. You know electrostatic, static, you know what? Need to use gas on the stove. So fire, no, fire is not a gas. Fire is a plasma. Guys, do you know what is static? You know what is static? Sometimes when you walk in a mall, your friend is walking beside you. When you accidentally touch your friend, there's the electric zap there. 静电, electrostatic. You know that? That's the static lah. Okay, so that is plasma as well. Okay, that is plasma. So fire is a plasma because fire has charge too. So they think this thing is charged. It's a charged gas. Okay, charged gas. All right. So for example, lightning. You see, lightning is plasma. Lightning is not a gas, right? Lightning is a plasma. All right. And then next, do you know what's aurora, guys? Do you know what is aurora? The full name is called aurora borealis. Yes, the northern lights. Yes. Okay. Chicken cube. Okay. So aurora borealis. Okay. If you if you have the chance, I think you should go and watch it. Okay, next time. I mean, if you have the chance, lah. Okay, if you have the chance. Ooh, this is pretty, right? Okay, by the way, how is this thing formed? How is this thing formed? This is from the sun. This is from the sun. Okay, by the way, guys, sun is a fireball. Our sun is a fireball. So our sun is a ball of plasma. It's a big ass ball of plasma. So the sun is plasma. So what makes this happen? Okay, what makes this happen? You see, sun, they will explode. Time to time, they will create some crazy explosion. And this explosion, they have a lot of radiation that might kill people. All right, and then you say, so then we die, lor. Okay, don't worry. Our Earth has actually something called a magnetosphere. Okay, you'll be learning this in Form 3 actually. Magnetosphere. What is this? Magnetosphere is like a protective layer around our Earth. Can you see? Can you see what is solar wind? Solar wind is the crazy explosion from the sun. So when you have crazy explosion, our Earth is protected by this magnetosphere. But what if some solar wind, they manage to come into Earth? The magnetosphere will spread them away. They will spread them away. So when this thing got spreaded out, you get a nice aurora. Yay. Okay, aurora. So where can you see this? Any northern country, you can see this. You can go to Alaska. Okay, you can go to Alaska. You can go to, I think, Greenland and Iceland. You can see them too. Certain parts of Canada, you go to like Quebec. Okay, you see, guys, this is geography. What is the yes, land of Vikings? Yes, you go to any Nordic countries, Norway, Denmark. Okay, you know the Viking countries, like okay, Sweden. Okay, then you can see them. Have I seen it before? No, I'm poor AF, no money. Okay, yes, okay, Finland, yes, places like that. All right, I tell you that this thing is very expensive to see. You know why? Okay, I have a friend who told me, he actually went and chased this thing, okay, because it's his dream to see this thing. All right, so he went to Finland. All right, in case you don't know, Finland, they use euro. Okay, that means what place got problem? What fear got problem? If the whole Earth got aurora, then that's a very strong solar wind already. We might be extinct. Okay, so anyway, so he went to Finland, and just in case you don't know, Finland, they use euro, as in 4 or 5 times of US dollar of Malaysian ringgit. That means if you go there, if the plane ticket is like 1,000 euro, that's like 4,000 euro, or 6 now, or it used to be 5. Used to be 5. Okay, so you need to go there and you need to stay there, you need to eat there. So the trip alone will cost like a few thousand already. Okay, yes, RMSV, I know. Okay, so it's a few thousand already. And guys, aurora depends on your luck. All right, certain seasons, when the sun is inactive, there's not much explosion on the sun, you don't really see aurora. All right, but if you go on the time where the sun is very active, a lot of explosion every day, then you are in luck, you will see a lot of aurora. All right, and if you need to catch this aurora, you need to rent a boat and you need to go to the middle of the ocean. You cannot see aurora in cities because cities have something what we call light pollution. You know, it's light pollution. City has too many lights. Okay, it's too much light going on, and you cannot see this thing. You have to rent a boat. You have to go into the middle of the ocean. You have to see this thing. All right. So the renting of the boat is another cost already. What if you rent that boat and you go out that night, you see zero aurora? Well, that's money down the drain. Okay, or you see aurora, but it's a shitty one-line aurora. You're like, God damn it, I waste money to see this shit. There, you see, it happens. All right, so it all depends on your luck. And this aurora, okay, you might say, then sir, how do we catch aurora? You can go to, I think Finland's or Denmark's the tourism website. Their government has a tourism website. They will make aurora prediction, just like weather. You know the weather prediction, they will tell you, oh, today's gonna be raining, today's gonna be sunny, right? So in their official website, the tourism website, they will tell you what's the chance of seeing aurora today. All right, if they say it's 80% today, okay, if there's 80% today, you're like, oh, very happy. Okay, today is 80% see aurora. Let's rent a boat and go out. And when you go out, oh, it's cloudy, rainy day. cloudy day, so you don't see aurora. Oh shit, wasting money again. So you see, seeing aurora is plainly depend on your luck. Okay, so it's depend on your luck. So I don't know lah. I still don't have the money to go there yet. I mean, I would sure like to see it myself lah. Or if you want to save money, you can go to Russia. Russia can see this thing also because Russia is very northern. The northern side like Siberia. Have you guys learned Siberia in geography? You go Siberia, you might see this. But Siberia is stupid cold lah. It's like negative 20 something degrees. Your balls will be frozen. Okay, oh, you learn it yourself. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so this thing is, you know, if you have a lot of money to spare lah, okay, then you can go and catch this thing lor. All right. Oh, yeah, fun. Interesting story about this thing. When this thing appeared over the sky of the Nordic countries, the Vikings, they used to believe that this thing was brought by the Valkyries. Okay, the goddess of battle, Valkyrie. Wow, Norse mythology. Okay, if you have the time, go and read it. Okay, anyway, moving on. So this is your aurora. And of course, your fluorescent light, your sun, like I said, sun is a ball of plasma. And then, of course, a welding arc. Okay, you see, fire also. So this is your fourth state of matter. Okay, fourth state of matter. And funny story, I'm lagging a bit out. Sorry, must be the internet, must be the rain. Okay, guys, are you guys lagging? Are you guys lagging? Are you guys lagging? Are you guys lagging? Is it better now? Is it better now? Sometimes it will be lagging a bit and then it will be smooth back on. I also don't know why. Okay, oh, no lagging. Okay, that's good. All right. So anyway, this is the fourth state of matter. And funny enough, that's actually the fifth state of matter. Huh? Nani? What is it, the fifth state one? Okay, we used to thought that it's three state. And then when they discovered it's actually the fourth state. And then now when you go to engineering next time, there is something called the fifth state of matter called Newtonian fluid. Wow, goodness me, this thing brings back so much pain. Okay, last time when we went engineering, this is the shit we studied. Okay, we have to sketch this freaking graph. Okay, we have to sketch this freaking graph. So this is your Newtonian fluid. What the hell is this? What is pseudoplastic? What is dilatant? Oh, don't ask. Okay, don't ask. This thing brings me back my engineering PTSD. Okay, do you know what we study in engineering? Okay, fluid mechanics. Wow, we study liquid. We study liquid. Yay, these are the formulas we study. Okay, and you look at the alphabets. Okay, in your maths this year, you learn algebraic expression, right? Oh, why, sir? Why maths got X and Y one? During fluid mechanics, you don't even see alphabet. It's Greek alphabet. We learn alpha, beta, gamma, pi, rho, lambda, omega, shit like that. Okay. In fact, it has so much formula. Oh, do you know in our final exam, you can bring a book in. It's an open book exam, but yet you can still fail because that formula booklet is like, I don't know, 100 something pages. Yay! Yay! We study this shit, okay? So, oh my god, this brings us so much pain. So that's your, yes, you can still fail. You can still fail. Okay? Do you know how thick this book is? You know your success book? Do you have any success book? Okay, you know the success reference book, your science success book, is that thick? You finish that book in 3 years, right? Because it's Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, right? We finish that thickness in 3 months. Okay, in 3 months. And you know what's the worst part? You fail your exam, what's gonna happen? Okay, but it's year 4 to 6. Yeah. Okay, if you fail your exam, what's gonna happen? Your mom scold you lor. She reduce your pocket money lor. You got grounded lor. She confiscate your phone lor. You cannot go online. You cannot go on internet lor. You know what's for university? You know what's for university? If you fail, you have to retake the subject. Each subject will probably depends on your university. Each subject will cost around 3,000 to 5,000 to retake. Okay, and you have to redo every homework. You have to redo every test. pain in the ass. Okay, is it a must? Yes, or else you can't graduate. Or else you can't graduate. Okay, that is one subject, huh? Every semester we take 5. So you have one book this take, now you have 5. You have to finish all 5 books in 3 months. Not to mention the textbook is expensive as shit. Each textbook will cost you around 120 ringgit because it's a London, is mostly imported from London. So no money, don't go university. Okay, you will get your asses raped. Bad. Okay. Is it a must to study engineering? I don't know. Okay, no lah, of course not lah. I mean, I was an engineering student lah. That is a lot of pain. Okay. Wow, this brings back so much nightmare. Okay, anyway, okay, let's go to our exercise, shall we? Let's go to our exercise, shall we? Okay, let me put it this way, guys. University is not easy. University is not easy. Okay, no subject is easy. Okay, if it is easy, then everyone will be doing it. And if it is too easy, then it's not earning you money. Right? Why do you think people spend so much time studying for doctor? Right? You think your shitty 3-year degree can fight a doctor's income? Of course not. So anyway, still far away lah. Still far away. Okay, anyway, so let's go to question 1. All right, so we are in page 7. Okay, we are in page 7. So figure below shows balloon R and S. They are equal in size. Both balloons are hung in balance on a meter ruler. Balloon S is then pricked with a pin through a cellophane tape. Okay, so when you poke this thing, okay, so draw your observation. Oh my god. Okay, what's gonna happen? This thing will become like this. Yay! So this is the balloon. This is the pecah already one. Walao, so easy. Okay, anyway, moving on. Wow, 3 marks. Okay, explain your observation. Okay, so you can say balloon, the meter rule. Okay, the meter ruler is slanted to the left. Okay, condong ke kiri. Why? Because air, you can say the left, the left balloon has higher mass. Okay, balon kiri mempunyai jisim lebih tinggi. It's heavier lah, it's heavier. So B, what can be said about the air based on your answer? Like I said in our notes just now, air has mass. Okay, udara mempunyai jisim. Hey, don't mention it. When I teach this chapter, sometimes I feel sheepish also. I feel very paiseh also. It's like I'm humiliating your intelligence. Sir, for students so smart like me, you want me to learn things like that? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I know this is not challenging. Right? I mean, what do you want? Okay, let's get through this, okay? Anyway, moving on. Okay, so when you have this thing, oh yay, the cotton is not wet. So a student that the tissue, got tissue paper, man, okay, did not get wet. Explain why, okay? Because water cannot enter the beaker. Okay, air tidak dapat masuk ke dalam beaker. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Okay, from all the activities above, write a conclusion about the property of air. All right, so in this case, air occupies space. Wow, awesome. Udara memenuhi ruang. Just from the chat alone, I can know y'all are bored out of your asses. Okay, I can tell. Okay, I know. All right. Anyway, so give the definition of matter. So matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. It's stupid. Hey, you put it in perspective. This is considered hard, you know. If you go IGCSE, it's even easier. Do you know that? Do you know IGCSE is much easier? IGCSE is even easier than this. You might say, sir, how can this thing get any easier? Well, you'll be surprised. You feel like you're in primary school, okay? You see, chapter 4 was hard, you learn all the flower part, all the penises and vaginas part. That one hard, so now you want easy, there you have it lah. All right, so jirim adalah bahan yang memenuhi ruang, mempunyai jisim dan memenuhi ruang. I can tell you this lah, guys. Show the IGCSE one. Show you the IGCSE one. Next time if I have the chance, I'll show you. Okay, because I don't have it right now. Here's the thing, guys. Next chapter, it will be much more interesting. Next chapter, you'll be learning the periodic table. You know what's the periodic table? You know what's the periodic table?
Oh, this is my sound of anguish.
Yes, Meru, thank you. Okay lah, you won't be memorizing this lah. You won't be memorizing this, okay? I mean,
yeah, but we still have to take the exam for it. Yeah. No.
Chill, okay, chill, okay? I will be telling you stories about this thing, okay? So don't worry. I mean, you will still learn a bit. You will learn some elements lah, but you won't be memorizing this unless you are too free lah. You are too free. Hey, this is so fun. Okay, I mean it's very geeky, but it's very fun. Okay, you'll be learning things like this. Next chapter, okay. Next chapter. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let's continue. Okay, fun. Yeah lah, fun lah. Fun lah. My definition of fun, my engineering definition of fun, might differ from your definition of fun. For me, when I was in engineering, mixing cement for me is fun. You know cement? You know cement? The cement you used to build your house? Mixing cement for me is fun. We mix cement, then we use the punching machine to test how strong the cement is. Ooh, the thing is very fun for me. And then when I told my wife, she was like, how the hell y'all study shit like this? I was like, what? What's wrong with it? Better than studying law, right? Because my wife studied law, okay? My wife teaches music. I asked her the same thing. How can you study all this musical theory? See? Is the same, okay? Your definition of fun might differ from mine. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Okay, so write true or false for the statement provided below. Okay, so oh my god, this is so dumb. Okay, all living things are matter. Oh, well, yeah, it is. Okay, oxygen is a non-matter. Well, no. Oxygen, they have mass. They occupy space. At this point, it feels like I'm humiliating your intelligence. It's like I'm teaching special need kids. Okay. No offense to them, but you know, it feels like so. Okay, so air occupies space but has no mass. Okay, what the hell? Okay, now so this is false. All right. So anyway, paper is matter because it has mass and occupies space. Well, yeah, true. All right, so a lamp is a matter, but light is not a matter. Well, as dumb as this sounds, it's actually true. Lamp has mass and occupies space. Light doesn't have mass and doesn't occupy space. Okay, wow, the more you learn, huh? Okay, so fire occupies space, but that's well, false. Okay, guys, you won't be seeing questions like this in exam lah, huh? Okay, you dream on, okay? It's not going to happen. All right, anyway, moving on. Let's finish this and we can call it a day, okay? So all living things are matter, but not all matter is living things. Okay, you know what? Let's try to answer this. Explain why these statements is true. Okay, why all living things are matter? Because all living things have mass and occupy space. Okay, semua benda hidup mempunyai jisim dan memenuhi ruang. Okay, please write this yourself. Right? Not all matter is living things. Okay, so how can I explain this? Okay, let's give an example. Okay, so water is a matter because it has mass and occupies space, but it is not a living thing. I don't know how to answer this. This is so dumb. It's like asking why is 1 1? Why is 1 not 2? Okay. I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off. I'm just very helpless, okay? Because it feels like I'm teaching you useless info. Okay, so air adalah jirim, tetapi bukan benda hidup. Okay, so this is semua benda hidup. You write it yourself lah. Semua benda hidup mempunyai jisim dan memenuhi ruang. Okay, you fill it in yourself. Okay. this is the laugh of helplessness. Okay. Anyway, guys. You know what? I'm gonna call it a day lah. The rest of it, I think you can do it yourself. If you feel like you are too damn free, okay. Repeat, is it? Repeat okay. Semua benda hidup memenuhi ruang, mempunyai jisim dan memenuhi ruang. There, the 2 points you memorized just now. Okay, you just fill it in here. All right, guys. I wish you have a happy Friday. I'm gonna call it a day here. Okay, have a happy weekend too. I shall see you guys the same time next week. All right, so do take care. See you next week. Goodbye. Good night.